Imagine buying your dream property, a rustic old barn on a few acres of land. For Tom, this was a dream come to life. He spent his days fixing up the place, enjoying the quiet country life. But he always felt there was something off about the barn. An odd draft, a strange hollow sound from the floorboards. He chalked it up to the building's age, but the feeling just wouldn't go away. One afternoon, while replacing some rotted planks in the main stable area, his crowbar slipped and hit the floor with a loud, echoing thud. It wasn't the sound of wood hitting dirt. It was hollow. Curiosity piqued. Tom pulled up more boards. His heart pounded as he uncovered a large, heavy trapdoor nearly invisible under layers of dirt and hay. It was locked tight with a rusty, ancient-looking padlock. After a solid hour of wrestling with the lock, it finally gave way with a groan. Tom cautiously lifted the heavy door, revealing a steep set of stone stairs descending into darkness. A cool, musty air wafted up, carrying a faint, familiar scent he couldn't quite place. Grabbing a flashlight, he took a deep breath and started his descent. What could possibly be hidden down here? At the bottom of the stairs, a breathtaking sight awaited him. It was a fully equipped underground stable. The craftsmanship was incredible, with polished stone floors and ornate ironwork on the stall doors. It was like stepping back in time. But the most astonishing part wasn't the stable itself. It was what was inside. In one of the stalls, a magnificent Arabian mare stood, her coat shimmering like mother of pearl even in the dim light of his flashlight. She was clearly well cared for, with fresh hay and water. But how? Who was coming down here? Tucked away in a corner, Tom found a small leather-bound journal. The pages were filled with elegant handwriting, detailing generations of a secret breeding program. As he read, his jaw dropped. These weren't just any horses. They were descendants of legendary Arabian bloodlines, rumored to have been lost or stolen decades ago. The journal told a story of a family of breeders who had gone into hiding to protect their priceless horses from a ruthless rival. They built this secret sanctuary to continue their legacy, unseen by the world. The last entry was dated nearly 20 years ago, written by an elderly man who feared he was the last of his line. He left a plea for whoever found his hidden world to protect the horses and preserve their noble heritage. Looking at the beautiful mare, Tom felt an overwhelming sense of responsibility, but he also noticed something else. The mare seemed restless, and he soon discovered why. Behind a false wall in her stall was another, smaller passage. He squeezed through and found a hidden chamber where a brand-new foal, wobbly on its legs, was nestled in the hay. It was a miracle, a new generation born in secrecy. Tom knew he couldn't keep this secret forever. He needed help. He contacted a renowned equine historian, a woman named Dr. Alistair, who was an expert in Arabian lineage. He was careful not to reveal too much over the phone, just that he had a discovery that could change equine history. Intrigued, Dr. Alistair agreed to visit his farm. When she arrived, Tom led her to the barn and down the secret stairs. The moment she saw the mare, her professional composure vanished. She was speechless, her eyes wide with disbelief. She recognized the mare's unique markings from old photographs and historical records. "It can't be," she whispered. "This is the line of the Desert Star thought to have vanished a century ago." Together, they pored over the journal, and Dr. Alistair confirmed his suspicions. These horses were a living link to a legendary past. They were priceless, not just for their monetary value, but for their genetic importance. The news, if it got out, would cause a sensation, attracting everyone from legitimate breeders to dangerous criminals who would stop at nothing to possess them. They had a difficult choice to make. Revealing the horses to the world could put them in grave danger. Keeping them hidden felt like denying the world a piece of its history. They decided on a middle path. They would slowly and carefully reintroduce the bloodline through a secure and private breeding program, ensuring the horse's safety above all else. Tom transformed from a simple handyman into the guardian of a priceless legacy. He worked with Dr. Alistair to expand the underground stable, creating a safe and state-of-the-art facility. The little foal grew strong and majestic, a symbol of hope for a bloodline once thought to be lost forever. Tom had bought an old barn, but what he found was a purpose he never could have imagined. His life was no longer quiet, but it was filled with the gentle knickers of a living legend, a secret kept safe beneath the floorboards of his humble barn. He had stumbled upon a treasure, not of gold or jewels, but of living history, and in doing so, he ensured that the legend of the Desert Star would not be a mere memory, but a story that would continue for generations to come. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more incredible discoveries.